Well, good afternoon. We've received some beautiful photos from you of some patriotic scenes, remembrance scenes as well. This is our view in the Erskine area from a sunset this holiday weekend. You can see the flagpoles, not much wind when this photo was taken, but at the bottom of the screen, all of those crosses marking our fallen. So on this Memorial Day, we've really do appreciate having some really nice weather to honor our heroes. And here's a live view of conditions right now up in Grand Forks. We are looking at some light wind, just a little rustling of the flags right now on our Home of Economy Skycam. But overall, it's been pretty quiet. We've got some sunshine. We're looking at temperatures that are fairly comfortable. It's 65 degrees in Fargo. Not necessarily that summer heat you think of when we're kicking off that summer time frame here on this holiday weekend. But we are certainly enjoying some light wind and some sun. We're at 64 again in Grand Forks with that light wind. Calm as well in Devil's Lake at 64, and at 64 in Jamestown and in Fergus Falls, and in Bemidji checking in at 63 degrees this afternoon. A little wind out of the northwest. We may see a couple of gusts this afternoon into the 20s with that. We were looking at our satellite map just a few minutes ago. Again, we've been seeing some cumulus clouds popping up here in our eastern counties. Still looking pretty clear into North Dakota, but getting some of those fair weather cumulus developing here in the east. We'll see a little bit more of that as we advance through the day. And if you know anybody traveling, this is what they may be running into. We got a little thunderstorm that's been severe in the UP of Minnesota, or Michigan rather. And then over into the part of New England there, you can see there's still some rain affecting those folks. But the big storm system is down into Texas, where they have some flooding and some severe weather going on there today, with rain extending up into parts of the Midwest. So here's a look at our hour-by-hour planner here in the valley. It's quiet. We've got beautiful conditions out there, and temperatures are going to be on the rise. We're going to see some numbers back into the 60s to some 70s. Those of us in the east, it may be a little cooler, into the upper 60s for your high today. And then the farther west you go, the more likely we are to see some low to mid 70s. So eastern North Dakota, more likely to be just a few degrees warmer here this afternoon. But everybody enjoying that sun this afternoon and continuing into this evening. Your planner for tonight, 9 o'clock, still looking good. We're seeing temperatures at that point into the 60s. The wind is on the light side at that point. And overnight will cool down. We'll get into the 40s to about 50 degrees. So a few degrees warmer than our start today. And that wind is going to be out of the south. So that's going to start the warming trend for us here in the valley. So let's focus more on the chances for rain heading into Tuesday rather than temperature. That's why I've taken our color contours off the map here for tomorrow. Noon, looking good. We've got temperatures into the 70s. So this time tomorrow, we've got some sun. We've got a few clouds starting to move in. Heading into the afternoon, that's when we start to see a couple of these clouds produce a shower or two, or even an isolated rain or thunder shower going on here. These will be very isolated. Again, most places staying on the dry side, but it's something to watch for if you're planning to be out and about. This is 10 o'clock tomorrow night. You could see it's mainly on the dry side, but there are still a couple of pockets there where we're looking at a little bit of rain. So temperatures are going to be working their way up here. Tomorrow, getting close to that 80-degree mark, some of us climbing above. Wednesday, similar situation. And then we really turn on the furnace here heading into Thursday, where we see temperatures rise back to 90 degrees and then into the mid-90s by the end of the work week and into the weekend. We're also cranking up the humidity too. So we're really going to feel that summertime swelter going on here, and that will help to fuel some thunder showers as we head into the weekend forecast. So some big changes ahead. Today, though, beautiful for our Memorial Day.
You know, Lisa, at the end of the week, like you were showing, we were actually getting closer and closer to short season. So another reason to get excited. We're
certainly there. And you know, tomorrow's the first day of June. So this is the time where we start to see some of our hottest temperatures.
Sounds good to me. Thanks, Lisa. Well, straight ahead at noon, from the front lines to production lines, how one organization is helping veterans find work.